Is it gonna work? Okay, so look, I've been trying to record this damn thing 4 separate times now, and 4 separate times either my microphone, camera, or OBS slash whatever I'm using to record. Sponsor me, please. It didn't work, so we're gonna try this again. Okay, for realsies this time. Oh, I just did this. Okay, look, we're doing hoarders. I'm not gonna go through the whole spiel that I've been doing. Um, I even changed the episode up because I saw the same one on. I'm not doing it, so I'm doing something different. This is hoarders. Farmers' anger explodes on family and cleanup crew. So that's what we're watching today. That's what we're reacting today. Let's get into it. Excuse the background noise, by the way. We're having a vacuum going on. I apologize. One thing I did want to bring up, I'm kind of surprised 19 million Americans are hoarders. Like, that's actually kind of wild to me. And I don't know what makes a hoarder. Like, at what extent are you hoarding? You know? Like, are collectors considered hoarders of just a certain collective series or whatever it is that they're actually, you know, having possessions? Because technically I'd be a hoarder because I have a bunch of vinyls, you know, behind me. Am I a hoarder for vinyls? Like, I don't... What makes, you know, what's that fine line of hoarder versus collector? Now, given on these episodes they're hoarders because it's filthy and all that stuff, and I'm not like that. My house is beautiful and clean, but it's just one of those, like, you kind of stop and think, like, damn, am I a hoarder? I'm not. That's a hoarder. You can see the house, right? All the shit out in front. I mean, this looks like Alabama somewhere. I hope I'm right too. But all that, yeah, that's a hoarder. That I understand. That makes sense to me of being a hoarder, right? Now, hear me out. How now, brown cow? No, I got nothing, man. No, these guys are hoarders. I was gonna try to I was gonna try to be all nice and like, oh, maybe not. You know, maybe they're not quite hoarders. You know, no, they're definitely hoarders. Illinois, damn, I was way off. As somebody from the north, that definitely looks like Alabama shit, right? I'm not tripping. Like that looks straight up like something from the south, and I mean south. Maybe even like northern Florida south. But Illinois, damn, bro, you gotta do better. Hannah, I think her name's gonna be Hannah. Oh, there's Hannah.
I'm Hannah, and I'm a cotton picking ridge runner, stomp jumper, and damn proud of it.
Roll Tide, baby. Roll Tide. You heard her. She's a cotton picking, red stomping, good old fashioned farm lady right there. Look at the size of that cock. Okay, yeah.
I raise chickens, ducks, geese, turkeys, goats, and sheep.
All right, I'm coming now. Yeah, I hear you. LaWanda, I'll slap you, you don't listen. Down, daggone you.
Daggone you. Oh my god. Yeah, no, that's definitely some country folk right there. How is a hoarder able to take care of all these animals, by the way? I've always noticed, like, most of the hoarders will either have, like, a bunch of cats, a bunch of dogs, or whatever animals. And it's like, if you can't take care of yourself, what makes you think you have the capacity to take care of them? When does the government get involved, guys? Like, at what point do you guys actually get involved?
It's almost 4.5 acres, and so I guess you would count it a little farm.
4.5 acres is nice. I love that. Space on Hannah's farm ends on the front door of her house. Okay. Oh, it's that bad, huh?
Don't throw away anything that I can use later. I don't call it a hoarder. I call it keeping what you need to buy, gosh, and when you don't have money to go buy it later.
Time out. I know hoarders. I know some very personally. You know, very, very personally. And it literally is the exact same excuse every single time. Where it's, I want to use this later on. What are you going to use this for? This bag or whatever the fuck it is up here. What are you going to reuse that for? or this half-torn bag right here, right? Or let's see, what other thing we want to just kind of poke fun at? When are we going to reuse this doll feet leg half-cut thing? Newspaper on top. Like, at what point? I mean, I know it's one of those, like, you don't want to, most people don't like to look at themselves in the mirror and point the finger at themselves. They want to, no, I'm doing this for this reason because this. And it's like, no, 9 times out of 10, that's just not what it is. Okay, that's just straight up not true at all. What point do you just kind of say enough and you're just like, okay, maybe I am the problem? I mean, given she looks like she's single, so I mean, maybe that helps out. Because if she had a family in here, dude, come on. CPS would be here in a second. Her husband would probably leave her. And it's just like, no one wants to come visit you because of this. Because of this nasty shit. I mean, given you might not have anyone to visit, whatever. How would you not want to wake up and just like, not have to step on shit or bump shoulders with shit? I just don't get it.
I'm Linda.
I'm gonna stop doing that, I promise. Her house is so full of shit. She had to get another property to live on next. I can only imagine what that looks like. If that's full of stuff too, I wouldn't even be shocked. I wouldn't even be a little bit shocked.
And I'm Hannah's daughter. Mom's been living in the single wide for about 2 years now with chickens. Mom's got about 50 head of
I don't understand this. I just don't get it. Like, I'm sorry. You're gonna you're gonna fill your house up, move into a single wide, and then fill that up with chickens that you're gonna live with. You know, living with birds, right, is not healthy because of the shit that they cause. Correct? And not besides that, have you heard the chirping that will never end and never stop? That would drive me crazy alone. Bro, what in the hell?
baby chickens and half-grown chickens in the tubs.
That's a turkey.
What was happening last night. They was a fighting. You see that? Wound up killing you. Damn.
Just feed it to the cat. Just feed
She's
it to the
got
cat.
chicken manure all over it, garbage all over it. It is bad. Really bad. Mom does not have heat in the single wide. She doesn't have anything to cook on but a hot plate.
What?
Mom can't even get to her kitchen sink.
It's important to me to get out of that old raggedy trailer and back into my house where I don't freeze my behaggies off all winter long.
My name is Becky, and I'm Hannah's oldest daughter. I get so pissed at my mother, the way she's living and letting these animals live.
Animals are
That's the thing too. It's like it's not even just about you. It's about the animals, bro. Like that is so depressing for them to live in that. Would you? I mean, given she does, but would you want to live in that little ass box, just getting shoved food from the sky? Like fuck you, man. No one cares about your live. I'd rather the animals let me, living in a free range or something, man. That's ridiculous.
suffering, but I can't sit there and tell Mom that they're suffering. Because if I tell her that, then she's gonna get mad at me and tell me, no, they're not suffering.
No, they're suffering.
The animals are being more than tortured. They're not having a life. These animals are in prison.
Yeah.
They're all in okay shape as far as I know. If there's any of them there's something wrong with them, it's more than I know about.
She treats those animals the way she treated us kids. And I can't stand that.
Oh, I can only imagine, dude.
There was many times that the cops were called.
I was 16 years old when the state of Illinois removed us.
What did I say earlier? CPS would have been called, and sure as shit, that's exactly what happens. Crazy.
I only tolerate her because she is my mother.
Damn.
I don't have to punish her. God will.
I had 16 kids, and 10 of them are still living. If they don't want to have nothing to do with me, fine. If they do, fine. I was living before they was born, and I'll live till I die.
Yeah, believe it or not, that's how that works, stupid. 83, starting to hoard animals. Yeah, no shit.
Who in the hell ever heard of hoarding an animal?
I heard of it.
You can't hoard an animal. An animal will go where they damn well please.
That's not what it looks like,
I
man.
don't understand why she just doesn't say, okay, I give up on the animals. I'm gonna get rid of those. I give up on collecting things and live a better life.
Dude,
I don't understand.
That is gross, bro.
The way she lives, I can't be around her.
I could smell that from here.
I can't see Mom live like this anymore.
Obviously, your mom
Something
doesn't
else-
care. I'd say just give up on her and just call it a day. Oh, this is gonna go so well, isn't it?
My name is Dr. Robin Zazio. I am a licensed clinical psychologist, and I specialize in OCD and compulsive hoarding.
Right now, I ain't happy to see nobody.
It's quite clear that Hannah is an angry woman, and she wasn't even interested in walking me around and showing me the things that were troubling her and where she was needing help.
Dude.
Want to enter in here where my mom lives?
I do. Okay.
Be careful because you'll fall through the floor there.
When I walked in the trailer, I was almost speechless.
That's a word I'd probably use.
The condition
Where does she
was
sleep?
so bad
Just
in
on the
this
floor?
trailer.
There's chickens all in these containers.
The air quality was overwhelming. That's manure?
That's
It's up
manure.
this high.
Yes, that's manure. It's all in this house. Nothing works in this place.
I mean, this isn't fit for anything to live in.
No.
Hell, I could have told you.
Hannah's denial allows her to live in there and say that everything's fine. No one is going to make it through the winter in here. There's
And
no
I told
way.
her that. I told her that. She says, well, I'll just have to put an electric heater in here.
And it's going to go up in flames.
That's, yep,
Exactly. That's
I
what
was just
told
about
her.
to say it.
Hannah's children were taken away from her, and they've been gone for several years now, and so they're watching her deterioration from afar. I know that the impact has been very, very hard on them.
This is not healthy. This is disgusting, gross. I can't see my mom living like this.
It's gotta be hard. The
gotta
prognosis
be
for
hard.
Hannah
Yeah,
is
you don't
very
say.
poor. She lacks any
Yeah.
insight into the problem of her hoarding, of the abuse and the neglect, and her current health conditions.
I don't even know what
She
that
has
is.
all those health issues. Heart, lung, back. She can't walk. And look, she complains about walking in here.
Well, she complains about her health, but she completely defends that this is a completely safe environment.
Yes.
I don't know
I
what's
haven't
gonna
seen
happen
one
to her.
actual tear just thrown out there. To help clean out her hoarder home so she can move out of her single wide trailer. Oh boy.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
We have got a lot of work to do today.
My name is Matt Paxton. I'm an extreme cleaning specialist.
If we don't know already, Hannah is in charge, okay?
And nothing gets thrown into the dump trucks unless I tell them to.
Loud and clear. This is our animal safety team.
Take them all. Take every single one of them home.
Well,
Take
now
'em.
imagine I've worked with livestock before Yuns was ever born.
Hannah is very comfortable with who she is. I think she's been a fighter all of her life. We are not going to change Hannah. We're not going to change who she is. We're here to help the animals, and we're here to get Hannah a safe place
You
to
can only
live.
help the
All right,
animals by
everybody ready to go?
relocating them to a zoo, my bro.
Let's do it.
Yo. Dude, just lock her
We can
fucking
make some
wheelchair
space
and
over
walk
here for
away.
things she wants to keep out of the house.
Oh my god, bro.
Pieces. I need to get more space for these goats. And this is a great opportunity.
It's enough space for them for now. I'll get the rest of it done myself later on.
We got a bunch of guys with a bunch of trucks that are free. That's why I want to
There
use
ain't
this
nothing
big-
going out of here.
I'm telling you, half of this is trash.
I don't care what you're telling me. I'm telling you. I own it. You don't.
Correct.
She's a rattlesnake. She just lets you know that you're bugging her. She makes a lot of noise, tries to get you to go away.
Oh, there's another word I'd use for her, and it starts
It's
with
gonna
a
stay
C,
right
bro.
where it is.
Okay, so we want to get, the goal was to give your goats more space. You're saying this is not the way to do it.
No, that stuff stays there.
What about if
Forget
we
it.
just reshuffled it to here and there
No,
and here?
I said it stays there. How many times I have to tell you that?
So for no reason.
It's difficult to do a hoarding cleanup when the hoarder doesn't want to touch anything.
Mom.
I'm gonna go.
Oh
on
boy.
this property that are suffering, and we can't allow them to continue to suffer like that.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. When you start out messing with it, I'll sue every damn one of you.
You know, Hannah, that's
Now,
your
by
right.
God, there's no damn sense of you getting out here, sticking your damn nose in my business. It's none of your business.
But we were called here, and we were called here for a reason, Hannah, and that was to make your life better, right?
Yes, and taking my animals sure as hell won't make it
Okay,
better.
but it also, we need to make the animals' life better as well.
I have been battling this damn bull for years. Somebody else got their damn nose stuck where they got no business.
Dude, what a... Just what? What? Why? Like, what? It makes no sense. Like, why? I don't give a shit why you're so mad, pissy, and all that. Sure, you can hate the world. I don't give a fuck. Why are you gonna hurt these animals for? You wanna live in that trash? You live in that trash. You wanna light that bitch on fire and burn in it? Burn. I don't care. But the animals, man, come on, dude. Like, you're just doing that so you can have some kind of power, and no one gives a shit about that. You don't need power. You just don't.
No, don't start with me. Don't start with me.
Whoa.
No, you guys were supposed to come up here and help her.
We are
not,
helping.
I'm
Whoa,
not
whoa,
supposed to get
calm
phone
down.
calls while I'm at work.
Calm down.
And she's upset.
Calm down.
You know she's got heart. No,
Calm down.
my mother is nobody's going to start with her.
Who started with her? Calm down.
One of the grandchildren was apparently calling Hannah's daughter and saying things that weren't even happening.
I get phone calls while I'm at work.
Okay, calm down. Calm down. I don't know who you are.
Everybody's calling me here. I'm not going to deal with my mother getting upset and having a heart attack.
She is fine.
No, that ain't what I got.
Time
I
out.
don't give a what you say.
Time out. Bart.
Hey,
Bart,
calm down.
please go that way.
My mother.
Okay.
She's right here.
down.
We're gonna do something. No one talks.
Robin and I were able to stop her, but she still ended up getting in a fight with her brother.
Everything was going fine until her
Bart,
Shut
get
your mouth, Bart.
Oh my
over here.
god, it's just a bunch of hicks. That's all it is. It's just a bunch of hicks duking it out, huh?
She'll knock the hell out of him and flatten him out.
These children that she has raised don't have ability to communicate without yelling.
This isn't helping.
This family is probably the largest family I've ever seen, and it is by far the most dysfunctional family I have ever seen.
Okay, well, that's the last episode. They actually stopped it right there of all the places, so okay. Dude, I ain't even got words for that. If you guys want me to see more of that, you just let me know. That's all I got. My dog is upset now because of how just... whatever that was, dude. You guys have a good one. Go love somebody. Go hug somebody. I'll see you in the next one. You got any other questions? I hear you. I know. They're dysfunctional and they're trashy, Bowie. It's ridiculous. I'll see you in the next one. Deuces.